All of us have sinned. Some say, everybody sins, these little sins, and so I'm okay. Others say, well, they're big sins, they're small sins. But as long as I don't get caught, I'm okay. Well, I want to tell you a story today about two boys. Before I tell you this story, I want to show you what I have in front of me. I have a piece of wood here, which is nice and clean. I have some nails that represent sin. Now, Justin was a young man who really loved the Lord. He loved following him and doing what he asked him to do. Tyler was his friend, and he didn't always make it easy for Justin. One day, Tyler came to Justin in recess at school and said, "Let's go peek at the girls." Justin didn't feel very comfortable with it, but he didn't want to feel like a nerd, and so he joined them. He sinned. Later that day, Justin thought about what he did, and he knew he had sinned, and he felt terrible. And he remembered the verse that he learned in 1 John 1:9. If we confess our sin, he is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins. So he got on his knees and he begged God for forgiveness. Did God forgive him? Oh yes, he promised. A few days later, Tyler came to Justin and said, "Justin, let's go do it again." Justin didn't want to do it. He knew it was wrong, but all the boys were coming along, and there was a lot of peer pressure, so he gave in. Justin sinned again. That afternoon, Justin thought about it again, and he thought, I sinned again. Oh Lord, you promised to forgive me. And you said, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins. Please forgive me. Did God forgive him? He sure did. He promised he would. Come on, this time it's a little bit more difficult to get it out. Wow. Well, God forgave him his sin. A few days later, Tyler came again. "Come on, let's go peek on the girls again." But this time, Justin was smart. He said, "No, it is wrong and I don't want to do it," and he ran away. He didn't even give him a chance to try to convince him. And that evening, Justin prayed and he said to God, "Thank you. Thank you for helping me stand against my friends and to do what is right." Well, Justin went to sleep, but as he was going off to sleep, he remembered the pictures that he had in his mind from the first 2 times he went with his friends. The scars were there. Jesus forgave him for his sins, but the scars were left in there, just like the nails left the scars in the wood. The next morning, Justin went and spoke to Mom about it. And Mom said, "You know, that's right. Jesus does forgive us for our sins. But there are scars that are left. And so we need to try to stay away from sin as much as we can and ask God to help us to stay away so we don't have to deal with it afterwards, to deal with the scars of our sin."